Guys, I did a video not too long ago, 5 awesome motorcycles for $3,000 or less. And there was a really sick Yamaha R1 on there, special edition. And they wanted a really cheap price. I think it was like, I don't know, like $2,500 or something like that, crazy. It was like a limited edition R1. It was sick, man. And a lot of you guys said CycleCruza, man. Dude, that was a scam. Why did you tell us about a scam? I didn't even know, man. You brought it to my attention. But, they're running a lot of scams right now, not only on CycleTrader, on eBay, Craigslist. People out there scamming fools out of their money, man. And I'm going to tell you some scams to look out for and how you should buy a motorcycle to avoid a scam.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
I tell you one thing, guys, I am not selling this bike. I gotta have that brap life, baby. Yeah, sounding proper. Oh, a little Supermoto life, baby. Yeah. Make sure you're wearing that gear. Like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet with auto tint shield, my motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe. I have links to all of my gear in the description and comment section of this video. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you guys, there's a scam out there. They're running on CycleTrader. They steal a picture off of, Google, and they put it up as their bike that they're selling. And then you'll contact them like, hey, man, I want to get that bike, dude. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, man. But listen here, hey, I'll give you a check, a cashier's check, and you send me the money, and yeah, baby. And you know what I'm saying, I'll send you more money for the a check with more money than you'll send, and you can keep the extra money. I'll give you like $5,000 extra dollars, and because I need some money fast or some BS like that. They'll try to run on you, man. And if you ever hear any BS like that, where they're trying to send you a check and want you to send wire transfer some money, and you cash a check and you can keep some money and all that BS, or they give a sob story, they're in Africa and they're trapped or something, and they're an American and they need to get out, any type of BS like that, guy. Now I know most of you guys are smart enough to know that it's BS. But there are a few fools out there that will fall hook, line, and sinker for it, And they're coming out with new creative ways to scam people. They can't get me because I ain't no fool, man. The only way I'm buying a bike is I'm going to see the bike, and I want to see the title, and I'm going to do it at the police station. And then we'll go to the bank, and then we'll, take cash, and that's it. Make sure I get a proper bike, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of you fools out there, get scammed all the time, man. I had a buddy, I know this guy that got scammed. Everything seemed legit. He went to go see the bike. The bike looked awesome. It was a Suzuki GSXR 750. Looked awesome, right? Had low miles. He only wanted like $4,000 for it, and it was all good. They did the transfer, the title, everything, gave him the $4,000 cash. And then when he got home with the bike, he didn't realize the bike, that guy had put a tracker on a GPS tracker on the bike. When my friend went to the store and left his bike in the parking lot, here they came in a van and just picked it up because they knew wherever he was at. They were tracking him. They were waiting for him to slip up, and then they took the bike back, and then they send it overseas to the islands. They sell it over there or something, or they just redo the bike and sell it to some other fool, steal the money for him. Or some people will have you go to a vacant house that they don't live at to go see their bike, and when you come, they rob you. So they got all different ways to get you, man. You got to be careful out there. Honestly, to avoid all of that, your best bet is to buy a leftover new motorcycle if you want a good deal. Brand new at the dealership, no problems. You don't have to worry about. But when you mess with people on Craigslist, eBay, etc., you know, local sellers or whatever, you never know how it can turn out. And, you know, most of the time there's no issue, but there are some crooks out there to get you, man. So know who you're buying it from. You know, if I sell a bike, that's why I did a video letting you know I was selling my 2020 Yamaha MT-09. You know you're gonna get an excellent bike and it's legit, it's good. So know who you're buying it from. But if you know you want to buy from a stranger or whatever, you got to make sure you go through the proper steps, man. And even then they can still get you like they did my friend. And he was streetwise, mind you, man. He knew a lot of the scams out there, and he ended up getting scammed. So it's tough, man. You know, especially it depends on where you live. If you live like he lives in South Florida, so you know they steal bikes like hotcakes in Florida, man. And they steal them and they ship them off to the islands. So I know so many people. When I lived out there, I lived in Boca, and I knew so many people that got their bikes stolen. It wasn't if you were getting your motorcycle stolen, it was when. Everybody got their bike stolen down there. That's one reason why I didn't get one down there, along with all the crazy drivers in South Florida. Here in Ohio, it's pretty good, man. We don't really have too many problems with people pulling scams and stuff, and we got good drivers out here and stuff. That's why it's hard for me to leave Ohio. You know, I've sold many bikes and I don't have any problems because I put it on CycleTrader, but I'll have them meet at the police station. It's cash only. I want to hear nothing about no cashier's check, no PayPal, no money orders. I want to hear none of that crap. It's cash or forget it. And we'll meet at the police station, and if you like the bike, then we'll head over to my bank that's right next to the police station. And then you bring the cash, you give it to my banker. They do the notary on the title, and bada boom, bada bang. That way I don't have to carry around a bunch of cash. That way you feel safe giving the cash to my banker. And I've had no problems, zero problems selling my bikes that way. So I highly recommend, if you're gonna do it, that's the way to do it. CycleTrader is awesome. I did sell it on eBay a couple of times. I've sold one from YouTube to a YouTube viewer, the CBR 600II. And so, but you got to be smart. Stick with cash, guys. Cash. Don't do any PayPal transfers, because what happens when you do a PayPal, if you know, they send you money via PayPal, and they'll say a lot of times they'll cover the fee for it. What happens is that they'll just, once they get your motorcycle and you sign the title over to them and everything, then they'll dispute it with their credit card and they'll yank that money right back. So don't do the PayPal deal, guys. Forget that. You know what I'm saying? Now I do wire transfers to dealerships, you know, bona fide dealerships, official dealerships, but I don't do any wire transfers to any private parties. That's crazy. And don't accept any wire transfers either. I did do it one time for a viewer when I sold my WR250R, and it went pretty smooth. He's got my custom black WR250R, awesome bike, and it was cool to be able to give it to a fellow WR250R enthusiast. But guys, I just want to help you stay safe out here, keep you from having your bank account from having a real effed up day, and leave a comment below and tell me about some other scams or whatnot. I'd love to hear from you guys. But don't forget to subscribe to my All Over Motorcycle channel, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.